Table Talk, guys, the only show on the internet where 3 people talk to each other. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Greg Miller.
Yeah, I got you to do it. Damn. Because you told me to do it.
I know. I'm Greg Miller from Kinda Funny. Come to kindafunny.com.
We got
Kinda Funny Games on Twitch. Kinda Funny Games on YouTube. Kinda Funny.
But you know what's funny?
Kinda Funny.
The funny thing is you're saying it and you're pitching yourself, and that's beautiful. But like everyone watching this knows exactly who you are. They
come
do.
on.
And they're a big fan of yours, and I know
God.
it because I asked each and every one of them, and they said, "Bring this man on Table Talk," and here you are, sir.
I made it.
And let's not forget the always lovely Bree Essrig is here as well.
Hi, Bree.
How you feeling, Bree?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened to you a couple days ago? Or what happened to you last week? Anything exciting last
Very
week?
specific questioning.
What happened to you on about a Tuesday last week?
About a Tuesday last week, I think after I got done crying, which is like my usual Tuesday thing.
Boring.
Boring. I made myself a little chopped salad.
Wonderful.
Using iceberg lettuce? What are you using?
Oh no, I use a mixture of
Oh
kale.
God, here we go.
Kale, spinach.
Here we go. But hold on, you're saying kale as if kale is all it is. Tell us what you do with the kale.
Okay, here's the thing. Everyone knows that kale is crunchy and kind of disgusting if you just don't do anything with it. You have to massage your kale.
Did you know this?
I didn't know this.
Neither
I am
did I.
a kale masseuse because I take a little olive oil, a little lemon juice, sprinkle it on that kale, and I grind it up. I rub it between my fingers, and I make it nice and soft, and it's just delicious.
But you're kind of a terrible person because what you're doing is you're massaging the kale and making it feel comfortable and warm and nice, and then you instantly devour it like a terrible monster person. Any comment?
What are you saying?
I don't think the kale
What are you
has
trying to
emotions or
say?
feelings. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. Well, that's not
Steve,
proven. That hasn't been proven.
It's true.
Steve, are you okay?
I'm dealing with some personal issues right now, Bree, and I'm sorry. I'm taking it out on you
And your kale.
and your kale, and I'm sorry. I don't want to judge you and your kale
No,
antics.
it's typical.
Guys, if you want to submit your topics to the good old bowl here, you can use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, or you can go to red.com/source and you can go to the appropriate thread and type your topics in there. Greg, welcome
Thank
to our
you.
show.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
I love this damn shirt.
Oh, yeah? You
Yeah,
like that?
it's really good.
Now, a lot of people, when they see the
I'm
shirt...
just about to say it.
Go ahead and say it.
Say it.
You say it.
Where's Zedmore?
Exactly. And that's when I saw this shirt on the internet, I said that too. I'm like, racism.
It's
In
total
our
racism.
time. We haven't beaten it yet.
Total racism.
But then I bought the shirt.
Oh, okay.
There it
now
is.
I see.
Paranormal
in very
Studies.
tiny print.
Columbia
University. But I mean, why would you do that? Why would
Because he
you?
wasn't there. He wasn't a doctor.
I know, but why would you make why would you be like, I'm gonna make a Ghostbusters shirt, and they're like, yes, great idea, but it's not gonna be Ghostbusters. It's gonna be Paranormal Studies doctors
Yeah. From Columbia University.
from Columbia
Because
University.
then somebody's going to be like, oh, I get it. And it's a conversation piece. Also, when I searched for it, it was the only one I found.
Let me ask you this
Yeah,
question:
lay it on
Are
me.
you prepared for the angry African American people who can't read that from very far away, just like anybody can, and they're gonna come to you and want to beat you up?
I think you're taking too big of a Venn diagram. I mean, like, when we start
That's a good
breaking down the
point.
pie chart tonight,
That's
it's
true.
like, first off, just people. Then
That's true.
Now we're to African Americans, angry African Americans, and then angry African American Ghostbuster fans.
That's true.
That might just be Ernie Hudson.
That-
When he gets to me, I can explain the shirt
And
to him.
Andre, the black nerd.
Yeah.
He'd be
Oh, Andre
mad.
Meadows hates it.
Yeah, he hates it. He's already gritting his teeth behind the.
But now he
computer monitor.
understands.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to take up too much time here talking about willy
My
nilly, or your beautiful
It's
shirt.
important.
I guess it is important. I'm
It is
sorry.
a good conversation piece.
It is, right?
However,
It
it's
is.
completely unfair.
It is unfair because we need some Zedmore love in there. Can I just write it
Yeah.
with a big white marker?
Yeah, if you do that, I'll do that, sure.
I'm gonna do it in handwriting though, so that it stands out from the rest.
Calligraphy.
Of Calligraphy. I am a calligraphist. Is that the word?
I
Perhaps.
sincerely doubt
Greg,
it.
why don't you reach into that bowl and pull out a topic, and we'll get this show started.
I got one.
We'll quit
Here we go.
monkeying around.
This one comes from Crypta the Super Bitch.
Ooh.
At SourceFedNERD. Your dating pool is only comprised of Disney villains. Who do you date/sleep with, marry? Don't have to do all three. Hashtag table.
Oh, date with sleep. Okay, so let's
So
keep
it's
it
basically
simple.
doing a Mary Boff kill.
Okay, how about this? Instead of all of that,
Yeah.
let's just make it, who would we have sex with?
Ursula.
Really?
In a
I get that.
heartbeat.
I get
she
that.
looks
I thought about it.
filthy.
Her tentacles have tight ass grips.
Right.
Ooh, yeah, but you don't want death grip down there. You want like something.
Kung Fu grip.
She can control it.
I mean, she can control it. I guess it's one of those things where it's like
Plus she has the eels. Did
She-
the eels get to join in?
flotsam and jetsam.
Yeah.
Getting their shock on.
Lots of
Yeah.
jetsam.
You could probably do that. You could probably get her to. You
Plus,
could probably negotiate.
the other thing too, like does she look like Ariel? Is she evil Ariel right now?
Ooh, if she's evil Ariel,
She's
then
a
I'm
shapeshifter,
in.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Because
yeah.
she's a brunette, isn't she?
Yeah.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Right. Then it gets
You know what?
interesting.
Cruella DeVille, because you know she got some sweet ass rugs to make love on.
You want to bang Cruella?
Like banging your grandmother.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's
all skin and
she
I don't
probably
want that.
needs a little help down there.
You know what? I would have sex with a beast. And I know he's
not a villain.
What?
How about when he was angry?
He is verbally abusive.
He's verbally abusive. That's villain.
I guess.
Villainish.
Sure.
He kept her captive in his home.
But there's so many villains, Bree. You got to choose a like Jafar.
Ew,
Oh,
no.
Jafar.
No Jafar.
No, he scared the shit out
What
of me.
about who's the villain in Emperor's New Groove? That old lady.
Oh my god, Isma.
Yzma.
Oh, Krunk. But he's not a villain. Like, he's
Well,
a good
Krunk is
guy.
sort of a villain
He
at
was sort
first.
of, so Krunk for sure.
Oh
Krunk
man,
for sure.
Ursula's good.
Ursula's great.
Especially evil like Ariel version Ursula.
Right? Yeah. She's
know-
into some freaky shit. She'd be putting on potions and stuff.
She'd get those tentacles all over
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm like, woo, where are you going? Oh,
I've never done this. Oh.
yeah.
You know who's hot? Gaston.
Gaston. Is he the candle?
No, he's
that's
the jerk.
Lumiere.
He's the jerk in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, Gaston. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I-
the
Oh,
asshole.
Gaston.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My
You
apologies.
weren't pronouncing it correctly. I didn't know what you meant. Gaston.
Oh, Gaston.
So wait, you're talking about the douchey bro, the big like muscly bro,
The
Yeah.
giant asshole from
the
Beauty and
big
the Beast,
asshole.
yeah.
All right.
What's
Him.
You'd
But
let him
I-
throw you around the room a
I
little bit.
would, but I would like staple his mouth shut
Okay.
for sure.
I get it.
I walked out and came back at the end, but doesn't Chris Pratt's character in Frozen turn out to be evil? He's hot, isn't he?
Did you say Chris Pratt in Frozen?
I didn't watch much of Frozen. I saw the beginning of it, and then I had to take a podcast, and then I came back.
Who's the villain in
The one who,
Frozen?
The guy, him.
Oh
it
yeah,
is,
yeah.
right? I'm right. Is it Chris Pratt?
I don't know.
Is that Chris Pratt? What, the big snow monster?
Oh,
Why would you
no, the guy who's acting. The guy who
right.
finishes
Sorry,
each other's
I don't know where I got the
sandwiches.
snow monster from.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
what I
think
got
of
from
a
that movie.
Like, I know you guys in the comments are
freaking
freaking
out.
out because you're like, this one, but I can't think of one right now.
All right, let's try to list all the villains.
All right, how about this?
Maleficent.
Ooh.
Angelina Jolie version. That's a good one.
Angelina Jolie version. Obviously, you have to have sex with that
Right.
Maleficent.
All right,
Right,
hold on.
you
I'm
do.
pulling up a thing. Disney.
The evil queen from Snow White.
Oh, oh man.
She bad.
But she seems like she's like not like she's very conservative. I don't want someone
True.
conservative in the bedroom.
Okay.
I want someone that's gonna have
Maybe
little
she's
fun.
a lady in the street. and
That's a
freak in
good
bed.
point. And a freak in the sheets.
Yeah.
I can't find a list of. Here we go. Official villains. Here we go. There's Captain Hook, Chernabog, Cruella DeVille, Gaston, Gantu from Lilo and Stitch, Hades from Hercules. Oh, the girl. Was there an evil girl? No, there wasn't an evil girl. Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Lady Tremaine from Cinderella, Madame Medusa from The Rescuers, Maleficent. I guess
Can we just talk about how Madame Medusa was the scariest thing
she was
as
pretty.
a child?
She was pretty scary. Madame Mim was kind of scary too, from Sword in the Stone. Madame Mim. Do you remember her? She's kind of terrible.
Now here's where things get interesting.
Okay.
Dating pool is only comprised of Disney villains.
Disney villains.
We took it to the cartoons. Are we
Okay.
allowed to include Sith? Are we allowed to include Marvel people? Are we allowed to
Oh,
include
'cause now you're going-
James Spader's sex bot?
Shit, because now we can think of like everything. We can go to like the black hole. We can go straight into Swiss Family Robinson. All that. We can go to Star Wars. We can go everywhere we want now.
Yeah.
That's
Pirates
com-
of the Caribbean.
We can go.
That's
to Pirates of the
originally where it
Caribbean.
started, because I thought about, again, I was like, I think I just might be really into hentai and I didn't know, because I thought of Davy Jones immediately.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, and
there
then
you go.
Ursula. And
I
you're
think you're
just like,
revealing your
you're
tentacle
loving
list.
the under the sea thing.
I do.
But why go with just the Davy Jones? Why not go with the Kraken?
Well, I think
Make love to the Kraken.
That's nonsense.
That's just excessive.
That's nonsense.
I don't think it's nonsense.
All right. It's your show, so I guess it's not.
Release the
Is
Kraken.
was Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, was that
No.
Disney?
No.
Shoot, because
Unfortunately.
Tilda Swinton.
Oh,
Mama.
I think I'm going with Angelina Jolie's Maleficent.
That's a good one.
I understand.
Yeah, you get it?
I get that.
All right, let's move on.
Wait,
That was
do I
nice.
flick it at the camera?
Please do.
All right.
Use this dang here.
I start from back
device,
here?
will you? And
Yay.
now we're here. Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
And so wait, you want to launch it on that button?
Oh, I see how you.
Yeah,
This
there you
makes
go.
more sense.
There you go.
Than how I was doing. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Don't.
All right. I'm
if it
just.
I want to
worried.
fail.
Oh, there you go. You got it.
I want to fail on my own arms.
Okay.
I don't want you.
I just wanted to hold it down for you, but I think you figured it out.
I figured out the
I
catapult.
think you figured out the catapult.
Well, no, not. Oh, it's in the light.
What if it started a fire and it burnt down the whole building?
Phil comes back and like, what the fuck?
Into the lamp? I don't know. I think it was good. We can put a special category for into the lamp.
Into
Thank
the
you.
lamp.
If you made it into the lamp. All right. Creepy Uncle Mike, we all have one, asks, would you rather have $1 billion or 3 magical wishes? Parentheses, no money wishes. No money wishes, no
$3
problem.
billion.
What? No, it says $1 billion.
Oh.
Or 3 magical wishes.
$1 billion.
I would go with the $1 billion too. It seems like every time magical wishes pop up, there's that whole like you didn't say this, the caveat. We all saw Aladdin. We know how you try to get him originally.
But let's use our imaginations here for a second. With magical wishes, we now introduce the idea of magic, which means we can create things or manifest things that were only in our imagination. With money, all you can do is have what exists,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
So with magical wishes, I could be like, I want to fly whenever I want,
Yeah, but see, this
for
is
as
the whole
long
thing.
as I want.
There, of course, this is because you went the same way I went. If I could have the magical wishes, I'd go, well, all right, I want Superman's powers.
But you
Right?
feel like you're going to be tricked.
Exactly, because if you remember,
There's always a catch.
Do you
with
remember
the
this-
3 wishes.
do you
So
remember-
what if there's a kish? What if there's a little kish?
What
coming
if
from-
Taylor Kish
What if
comes
Taylor
out?
Kish? No, what if there's a catch with the 1 billion? Like it's taxed or something.
you have a stroke.
What if there's a catch with those doll hairs?
The 1 billion. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is there? I mean, I would ask.
What
the
if there
question.
is? If you're gonna assume there's a catch with the wishes because of 1 movie.
No,
other movies have done
Twilight
that.
Zone.
Well, Twilight Zone.
Kazam!
All right. But that's because
The
all
things
those,
are, we're asking for things we don't understand. I was saying, I would ask for Superman's powers, right? But then since they've never existed in real life, and what is it going to be like that one Action Comics annual where in the future Superman had died and they all had the individual powers, but they were all cursed? So he has X-ray vision, but he can't turn it off.
So how about this? Let's simplify this, just to make this interesting. There's no catch.
Okay.
0 catch.
Yeah, I still want money.
You want money?
Yes.
I'm going power flight
Why though?
because flying is badass and
You
you have.
hate planes.
I know, but
He
check
doesn't
this
have to
out.
worry about it anymore.
I don't have to worry about planes. My
What
biggest
if-
worry about planes is they're gonna go down and crash.
What if something hits you while you're in the air and you die?
You didn't hear my second wish.
What's your second?
Invincibility. I could have simplified that by saying, let me have Superman's powers.
Sure. It's fine.
I really could have, but check this out.
'Kay.
Flying, invincibility, so I don't have to worry about being shot down by a tank or whatever. Number 3, a time machine. That works.
Yes.
Just for whatever.
Where would you go?
Just in case, let's say 15 years down the road, I've been flying around invincible, feeling great, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like this anymore. I want to go back to my normal life. Boom, time machine, fix it, switch it, undo it all.
You're
In
invincible.
fact, undo it all and get 3 new wishes.
Here's the problem. Like, you're going to be so stuck in the past because if you're invincible and you fall in love, you're going to keep going back to the past to be with your mortal
That's true, but with a
lover.
time machine, when she's just about to die, I can go back in time and start it all over again. It's magical. It's like a fucking drama right
See,
there.
that would be my concern with your wishes. The time machine is an interesting and awesome wrinkle.
Right.
I like what you did there.
Right.
Because my
Switching
concern
it up.
with it, being invincible would be that you could just never die.
Right.
And so then you're immortal, yeah. And you're
Then you don't have to worry about it, but the invincibility also makes it so that I'm not shot by a rogue Nazi bullet while I'm in Germany.
Of course.
In the 1930s.
Have you ever thought about that? How cool it would be to go back with like superhero powers still, and just like fucking.
Just fuck it all
Oh,
up.
you got like a gun, trench warfare, all this shit.
Oh, it's over.
I took all your guns. And
I've
they're
got
like,
it.
what?
Or how about
Where'd all
this?
my guns go?
I come in a mech suit, and,
Yeah.
and Hitler's like, "Gee, what?" And he's
Ew.
freaking out.
Ew!
What do you know about that?
What is it? Ew. I love your ew.
We're talking about good things. We're
I
doing
love
the
her
good
ew.
things.
Her ew is so inappropriate. It's the best. She says it when she means to say something else, I think. I love it. I love it so much. All right, and so you're still taking the money?
still
Even after these beautiful wishes?
Here's the thing. My beautiful wishes.
Ooh.
My wishes. You know what? My wishes are too selfless, and something's gonna go wrong.
But that's amazing. No catch,
no catch.
If
but
there's no
something's
catches,
gonna
I'm
go
taking the
wrong.
wishes.
right?
Yeah. Sorry.
So nothing
Think of it
can
this
go
way:
wrong.
if you took the Superman powers, right, and you wanted $1 billion, you could just
If there's no
manufacture
catch-
garden gnomes, and
if
you could
there's
just spend 1 hour and make all the garden gnomes we'll ever need.
Yeah.
If there's no catch, then why can't I have infinite money?
Because
'Cause you
there's
said
no
no
money
money, no
involved
money wishes,
in the
no
wish.
money.
The wishes cannot include money.
I bet if I did have the wishes and I had a time machine, I could go back and make $1 billion easily. So maybe I'll do a time.
I mean, if you had Superman's powers, you could just go up to the moon and get moon rocks and come back and
Right.
sell them.
Or
There
go
you
to and you can if you had Superman's powers, you can go to a different universe.
You know what?
Pull an
Forgive
element,
me.
Continuity you're talking
get an
about.
element that does not exist in our world, bring it back to Earth, and sell it.
Steve, forgive me for wanting money in my bank account for once in my goddamn life.
But
Okay?
if you had Superman's powers, you could go and steal all the money you want.
This is what I always thought about.
I
if
would never do that.
No,
I mean-
see, but what I always thought about was what would honestly, probably the perfect superhero to be for this, all these problems we're facing would be
Quicksilver.
Green Lantern.
Oh.
Because Green Lantern, you have all the abilities, right? But if you can still die one day and not worry about it, and also what I always thought about and this is before Uber came around, so Uber kind of stole my idea, is that I would just think
Genius.
about fucking orbs. And like you could book me online and be like,
You
I want
fucking orb?
Oh,
no,
that's
no.
cool.
I want to go to fucking Timbuktu, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh okay, and then all of a sudden the orb would appear, and then
That's
just go,
cool. So you would be like,
take
you would
over
be
there.
Uber teleport.
Yeah, exactly. And
So-
I'm just shooting you into the fucking space.
So
and then
you
taking
could
over.
partner with current Uber, and so down there where there's Uber XL,
Yep, Green
and Uber
Lantern.
SUV, there's
That's the
Uber
Green Lantern button.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
see?
just the Green Lantern logo, and people are like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it's your picture down there.
Where do you want to go? I can
Yeah.
get you there really quickly.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty
but then they have
dope.
to sign it away because if I get attacked and I stop focusing, then you die.
Yeah. I like Green Lantern, but
Yeah.
like I don't like that he like is just a dude with a special ring.
Okay.
Cause like anybody could have that special ring.
Well, no, it picks the ring chooses.
I mean, I know it chooses you,
The
but like
spider chose Spider-Man.
the spider chose Spider-Man. It was a conscious decision.
This kid looks like he's got it together. He could use a leg up.
use
Why
a
can't we?
bite.
I won't kill him. I'll
Let's
just
have
give
a
him some
graphic
powers.
novel about the spider that bit Peter Parker.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to
what I
start.
What was going on in his life?
Yeah.
Like, what was he sad?
Yeah, was he sad? I don't- Did he get it? Did he? Get, what did he get
Why is
out
he
of
just
it?
fucking biting people? Is he
Why-
just a dick?
Right?
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
dick. Is he
Yeah.
where is he now?
Where is he now? Where are you now, Spider? Why don't we care about you? Why don't we care about who's being cast at you in the new Avengers? All right, Bree, pick a topic, will you,
All right,
sweetie?
Here we go, baby cheeks.
Baby lady,
All right.
baby legs.
Hello. Okay, cool. Baby leg.
baby leg.
Would you never have a cold drink or never have a hot meal for the rest of your life?
Wait, would you?
Would you I think what they're trying to say is,
Oh,
would
it's
you
like, would you
rather
rather?
not have a cold drink
Ever again?
or never ever have a hot meal?
Well,
Ever,
that's
ever,
easy.
ever.
Cold drink.
Cold. I mean, cold. I would choose cold drink.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're choosing. Wait. I want a hot meal. Is what I'm saying.
So you care so much about a hot meal? Because here's my thing: salads are delicious.
Salad's my shit.
Oh my god.
Here's another thing. You ready for this? I'm gonna blow your mind. Cold pizza's sometimes
No,
better than hot pizza.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Right?
But
And I've been
some-
known to pull a cold
But
Kentucky Fried
soups-
Chicken leg out of the
That's
fridge.
true too. That's true too.
Gazpacho.
Girl, you thought of everything.
You know what I mean? You got your gazpacho. And I'm not against a cold tomato soup. Dip your bread in it. It doesn't matter.
See,
what
my favorite
temperature.
food is wings though, and I think hot buffalo wings are the way to go. They can reconstitute okay. Cold, I'm not going to turn them down when I'm hungry.
Sure.
But I want them hot. I want the steam. I want the
But
salsa liquidy on them.
after an amount of time, you're gonna get used to cold food, and you're not gonna miss hot.
Sure,
food.
Steve. I could get used to exercising, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna go do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't care.
But what
Because
about-
this water could be room temperature, and I'd be fine with that.
But-
and I drink a lot of water.
But let me ask
Good
you.
Beer
for
though,
you. First
beer
of all,
would
good for
ruin it.
you.
That's the thing on a cold beer.
But can we?
But they make there's some of those beers, your meads that are served at
Your
room temperature.
meads.
Meads.
yeah.
Ew.
Some of them are served at room temperature.
Don't get me wrong. I would learn to love those.
Yeah.
Question.
Bourbon though, I don't need. I drink that neat. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Question.
Let's talk about bourbon in
Let's
a
do it,
second.
okay.
But also, it says hot meal. What about warm meal?
Oh!
You know how like you can halfway a hot pocket by cooking it at the temperature it
Yes.
says to cook it
Yeah,
at?
and you know what?
It only goes halfway.
I think room temperature is the cutoff.
And also,
Yeah.
Nothing
Ow.
above or for the cold, nothing colder. For the hot, nothing hot.
and let me ask you
Way
this.
to be a stickler.
How many times have you popped a Hot Pocket in the microwave and then popped it out and you go back to your gaming station or your television set, what have you, you're chomping down on that Hot Pocket, you get about halfway through and you're
Oh,
like,
it's so
oh,
cold,
it's
yeah.
cold! And you're like, oh,
And then you
gross!
have to stop masturbating.
And then you have to stop masturbating because
Your
there's-
masturbation
there's no
console.
way you're going to ejaculate at that point.
no, it's too cold.
But then you're like, oh, but the microwave's all the way in the kitchen and like the bottom feels hot
I'll
still.
power through
You
it.
power through the cold.
Yeah. We all been there.
Always,
We've all
always.
We've all
been
been there.
So
Nice
bourbon.
work, Bree.
there. Yeah, bourbon's
Oh,
really
forget
good.
about bourbon. Greggy, you can pick another dang topic, would you?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, that was so
Dang.
close.
Didn't hit, Brett.
I mean, it was really close.
Mickey Mouse Meth House says
That's my favorite series on Disney Channel.
it's getting really interesting these final seasons. If you had to pick one natural habitat to live in for the
The
rest of your
halfway
life,
house of mouse.
that's good. That's good.
Halfway
That was
House
good.
of Mouse!
Sorry.
What about the crack house of mouse?
Donald's dive.
Yeah, that's good. Donald's
Had to pick
dungeon.
one natural habitat to live in for the rest of your life. What would you choose?
A natural habitat?
Oh yeah, I guess like a jungle, a desert.
Well, jungles have like big spiders and
Beach.
dangerous creatures.
They
Beaches
all
are good.
have stuff like that. Though.
Beaches are good. I mean, beaches don't really have much danger unless you're in the water.
Sharks?
Well, if you're in the water.
I mean, well, yeah. What? I'm living just on sand the rest of my life.
Tropical beach.
Let's say a tropical beach with no sharks.
Sharks? You are having a stroke.
No,
imagine
no
that.
sharks with
So are we-
long black wigs that believe in life after
Shit.
love.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Ooh, man, you got there.
Do you believe enough to love?
Can I just say one thing?
I'm just a shark.
Ew. Moving on.
All right, sorry. Continue. What habitat would you live in?
I don't know. It's a question I've never thought of.
So what's a climate that you prefer? Let's start there. Let's pick.
I mean,
your
I
part.
don't like being hot.
Okay.
I'm an overweight guy.
Oh, dude.
I don't like.
I'm a pale
You're
person,
trust
so
me.
I get it.
Yeah, see,
I-
I'm pale too. I burn really quickly.
I completely understand not wanting to be in the heat.
But I don't want to go be in the. I don't want to be like in the Antarctic.
Okay, so you want some in between.
Sure.
So let's
What about
do
the woods?
The woods.
Okay. Yeah. What about like the Pacific Northwest?
Sure.
Let me paint a picture for you. You're in the woods.
Uh huh.
You've got a beautiful tree house.
Ah, dude.
And I'm not talking about like Monster Squad, like Ed, and Eddie treehouse
Yeah.
status. I'm talking
Like a dope ass motherfucking
motherfucking
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts-esque, futuristic
trees.
house in the trees.
Sure.
You got your loo up there. You got your like big screen TV. You
So
got
it's like Kashyyyk. I'm on Kashyyyk.
it's like Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
You got GameFly. You got
It's so
Netflix.
big that it takes like 30 trees to hold it up.
Well, now hold on. Do we
30
have
oaks.
the natural conveniences of Netflix and GameFly?
I mean,
Hey, I guess yeah. There's no. Yeah,
There's no
that's where I'm
stipulation.
going. I'm doing that. Pacific Northwest, starting a new Twilight series up there.
I very recently traveled to a magical place called Idlewild. And
I don't get this reference.
it was absolutely beautiful. There's
Idlewild?
there's a
It's
place
where,
called
it's where I went to
Idlewild.
boarding school for it's
Now I've been to
the
like
most beautiful place in the whole world.
I've been to some national parks.
Sure.
I've been to Yellowstone,
Oh.
which they say is like the like real Disneyland, like natural Disneyland.
That's what they say.
They say that because it's
Wow.
so different and so there's so many things. There's like hot springs and there's like mountains with snow and there's like plains with buffalo. It's almost like the different lands of Disneyland, but all in this general
Okay.
national park
Okay.
area. It's very
Okay.
beautiful.
Sure.
Been to Lake Tahoe. Mwah! Props to Lake Tahoe. Love it. It's in my heart forever.
I snowshoed there once.
Did you?
I did.
Did you do a two-step?
I didn't dance. No. I mean, it's really hard
I'm
to
sorry,
snowshoe.
that snowshoe meant a dance. A dance.
No! You put on shoes and you marched
walk
through
in
the
the
snow.
snow.
How was that? Was
That
that
was
fun?
fun. Yeah, you went through the woods and stuff. We saw things.
Yeah.
Girlfriend
You
was
saw
happy
things.
to get out of the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see moose?
Just
You know
other
what?
people snowshoeing is pretty much what you see.
One of my favorite things to do outside of the house is to see things.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you saw things. I'm really glad.
It's really the reason you go.
It is the
And you're
reason
like,
you go
these
to see-
trees look
to
a
see
little bit
things.
like the trees at our house, but
All right.
they're not the exact same.
Just fire that crap out of here and we'll try to do one more. Can we do one more or we're done? We're done? We're done? We're done?
Where were you going with Idlewild?
I was just going to say I would live in
live
a
in
climate
Idlewild.
like Idlewild, but I have never been there in the winter. I was there in the summer.
It's cold.
So
Snowy as
I don't know.
shit.
I'm a Hispanic man who has not been much in the snowy areas. I've kind of been just in the Oxnard area my whole life, sort of where the weather is very right in the middle. So I don't know. It's tough for me to decide on such a place. But anyway, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your time. I don't
Well,
want to
you
waste your
always do.
time. And I'm sorry about that. Just kidding. Greg, thank you so much for
Thanks for
joining
having
us.
me. It's a pleasure to be here.
God damn, was this fun.
This is good. I'll come back sometime.
The thing that sucks is I wanted you here for longer.
Yeah?
And we
Another show screwed you over.
just got so many other damn shows.
God damn it.
Fucking superhero roundup.
Stupid successful crap.
Fucking bullshit.
Fucking ew.
Just kidding. I love that show. And I want to say, Greg, I can't wait for you to be on it. Spoiler alert, you're on the superhero roundup, which is super exciting.
But it's
to me.
live, right?
It's live.
So it's not a spoiler.
Well, it's not a spoiler alert. You're right. But
They
it's a
saw it
spoiler
already.
alert for people who didn't watch the show and will now watch it because they watched this.
Gotcha. There you go. That's a tease in the business. We
How
call
about
that.
that? Greg,
A
why don't
breadcrumb.
you do a little spreading out of the love? Where can we find you?
Oh, come find me at kindafunny.com. It's KINDA. When you, cause,
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. It's the way we say it, right?
Yeah.
But when you say it, people try to put in kind of sometimes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, we're not that proper.
Yeah.
You go there, we have podcasts, we do video games, we talk about things. Nick does a whole bunch of offensive things.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm sad we didn't get to talk much about our lip sync battle adventures as well, which was a lot of fun.
We filmed some stuff yesterday for that, and we made a lot of jokes at your expense.
Were you with the old Elliot Morgan?
I was with the old Elliot
You know, you're
Morgan.
sitting in his old seat, pretty much.
I know. I'm here to take it over.
You're filling his role.
I tell you what, man, it was the biggest mistake of his life leaving you behind.
I know. What an idiot.
I know,
what a
right?
stupid decision.
Idiot. He's down on his luck too. The alcoholism.
Oh, I know.
Really
It's
kicking
out
in.
of control.
Yeah.
And his wife left him, and it's just a nightmare.
Question. Who's Elliot?
Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you want to submit topics for the bowl, use the hashtag Table Talk, and also you can go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed, go to the appropriate thread, and submit your topics there, and I hope to see you soon, guys. And Greg, please come back.
I will.
Please.
I promise.
Why don't you come back right now?
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Table Talk.
Maybe we'll do some stuff with you at VidCon or something.
Yeah, please. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. Are you going to be at VidCon?
Yep.
Mamma mia.
I wouldn't have just said.
That's true. You wouldn't have just said that.
You said Mamma Mia,
Sure
too.
did. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
Give me the drive, Raina. Those awesome new apparel designs belong to the people.
Never!
Speaking of team-ups, Universal and Nintendo have teamed up to bring our favorite video game characters to life in Universal theme parks.
And if you like Tomorrowland, you won't believe the other lands I'm gonna take you to.
Like what?
Well, after that dangerous future world, imagine a world that's both adventurous and relaxing.
Oh, I love adventure.